We are live in Boston, Massachusetts, the gem of New England. The Celtics are about to go into this interconference contest right here. The NBA on 2K Sports. Thanks for joining us this Sunday afternoon. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining us tonight, Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. And reporting from the sidelines, our very own David Aldridge. Today's game marks the continuation of the Lakers' road schedule. These guys are hot, no doubt about it, continuing to put up win after win.
Well, the streak is still going, but right now they're facing a team that's going to make it tough for that streak to continue. We'll see if they've got the goods and enough confidence and enough points to win another one.
That is why the ticket price is what it is when LeBron is in town. Amazing dunk to finish the play.
At the top of the key, Horford. Outside, Tatum. Good. The nice assist for Williams. As we get close to the All-Star break, Greg, what's the vibe like in the locker room post-trade deadline?
It's great if you're a playoff team and just knowing your GM wanted to keep you on the squad. Plus, you've got a little break coming up, so lots of happy dressing rooms right now.
In a quick start here for the Celtics. 4-point game. This, their first look at this year's Los Angeles squad.
And it was a matchup you thought they would have cruised through, but they actually dropped the game in this series last year.
Now here's Tatum. Following the miss by Al Horford. 4 on the shot clock. Good on the shot. Tatum's got 5 now.
Al Horford is such a tremendous passer as a big man. Wow, does he get work done offensively.
LeBron can't get it to go.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
And many thought Horford's days were over after his OKC stint, but showed he can still be a difference maker in Boston. And, boy, was he a huge part of their finals run.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Russell with the 3. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Davis, that's for 2. It's not going to go for him. And it's Boston the other way. Horford may not be as consistent as he once was, but great. He shows up when you need him the most.
You know, he had several big games for the Celtics in the postseason. Great shooter who can really space the court for you. Still also a top-level defender at the rim, and he helped define their interior defense.
Here is Russell. Jason Tatum picking up that last basket. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Tatum with another miss.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
And the shot goes in.
Well, Rui Hachimura has got great concentration, so he's not going to let a little bit of contact disrupt his rhythm.
Tatum's shot is off. Lakers trailed by 6. Here's James. Here's the drive. And the basket is good. LeBron's got his second bucket.
I mean, the tremendous athleticism. And LeBron James, if he's in front of you on a drive, step out of the way.
Here's Tatum. And that one's drained from the low block. Tatum's got 9 points.
he has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
James outside. From outside the arc. Rebound by Williams. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Celtics to the inside. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Boy, I'm not sure we've ever seen a passer better than LeBron James. Always able to keep the whole team involved.
Now here's Tatum. 9 points in the game so far. The kick out to Brown. It's up a 3. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Pass to Reeves. LeBron outside. And there's the call on James. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Personal foul.
8 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Picked by Horford. Got it off in time. What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for the Celtics. He finishes with 9 points in the
12. The Lakers 8.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. When you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
I love the determination. They want to go after every rebound out there and overwhelming to the opposition right now.
Los Angeles calls timeout. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Reeves. Horford with the rebound.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
From deep three-point range, offensive rebound. The Celtics working the ball around now. Tatum wide open, he fires one. There's the triple. Fires the 3. And it's LeBron James with the rebound.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Guys, you think about the Boston Celtics, and obviously the offense is driven by the 2 J's, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. So much of what Boston does starts with their wing play.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much. The Lakers are, of course, one of the league's storied franchises. And Magic Johnson was asked recently if they have the best all-time collection of players. He says it's not even close. Outside of Bill, we have all the dominant closers. Kobe, Jerry, LeBron now, Worthy. Come on now, it's just too many Lakers. Kevin, back to you.
He's got a point, David, and we thank you for your report. And Doris with Tatum and Brown, if they aren't scoring, they're creating for others.
Yeah, both Jason and Jaylen took major steps as playmakers, understanding the value of their teammates as release points, as guys who can take some pressure off in terms of the scoring load. And listen, neither guy is finished improving.
Celtics leading by 4. And there's the call on James. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Lakers foul. LeBron James.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter.
Team foul.
Outside, Horford. Tatum on the wing. Picked by Horford. 4 on the clock.
They're shooting around 36% here, less than ideal, and they shot it well in the first, but have had trouble getting clean looks here in the second.
James fires from way outside, and Tatum pulls it down.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Back to Brown. It's stolen by Hachimura. And they're pushing it up. And James gets it to go. Now just a 2-point Celtic lead.
And making it look easy. LeBron overwhelms the defense inside.
The deep three from Tatum. A new 14 for Boston.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Back to Vanderbilt. Pass to Reeves. 5 to shoot. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Austin with the ball. Only allowed 5 points in the quarter. And Jason Tatum seems, GA, like he's on the verge of being a superstar in the league.
And Kevin, some would say he is already there. It feels like he's going to win an MVP in the next 5 years. He's already shown he can lead a team to the final.
Clock is at 3. And another miss by Boston. And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Trailing by 2. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
Well, there are times where the court vision gets questioned, but Rui Hachimura, the delivery, sets up his teammate. Really well done.
The drive by James. Williams with the defensive effort. Outside Tatum. Brown outside. Outside White. From deep. To end the drought. That shot is off. And it's the Lakers the other way. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
You got to give them an A for effort. Just fell a little bit short in that one.
If they're playing in their own building, they probably win that basketball game. The reality is it's a hard thing to win on the road in the NBA.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James.
They got very fortunate there, guys. They should just take their time on offense and not try to force things.
Just 4 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. He can't get that one. And the first half comes to a close in a tie game. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. We've got second half action for you. And if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Outside Russell. Pass to Davis. Russell looking around. And it's Hachimura in the corner. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Right, here's a classic NBA question. Who's been the best franchise in league history? Celtics or the Lakers?
Come on, Kevin. You are putting me on the spot. But I'd go with the Lakers. More superstars over the years. And I think that 2000s run with Kobe and company, that put them ahead in my estimation.
Boy, how impressive is the quickness Jaylen Brown possesses. This guy sprints hard toward the cup on every drive.
Here's Reeves. And that one is hammered home.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Celtics passing it around. Russell inside. Here's Davis. From about 16. Russell, no good. Boston trailing. And here's Brown outside. And Davis pulls it down. Outside, Russell. A three ball. Drains the three-pointer. Russell's got the lead up to 5 now for the Lakers.
Well, it's important that D'Angelo Russell keep making shots from deep. This is an aspect of his game he's starting to sharpen.
And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim.
And maybe the only weakness for Brown is his handle on the ball.
And it's something that he's worked on every offseason. Still, though, susceptible to turnovers while dribbling. That's one of the very few weaknesses in his game.
Pass to Reeves. Outside, Russell. Here's Reeves. Clock at 6. Beyond the arc. He can't get that one to fall. Celtics trail by 4. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now, Marcus Smart is not shy with his philosophy. He says it takes little talent to play defense, but a whole lot of want to. Get every 50-50 ball, take charges, be a great teammate, compete, never be okay with losing. Kevin, he has always walked the walk, too.
He has Defensive Player of the Year. He's a terrific player. No question about it. David, thank you.
Boy, this guy's such an instinctive passer. D'Angelo Russell could average double-digit assists if he wanted to.
Again, the miss by the Celtics. Lakers leading by 5. Inside. Here's Davis. And Davis throws it down hard.
Oh, my goodness. AD wanted them to feel that one. Davis boosts his whole team with that explosiveness.
Here's Pritchard. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. To the middle. Again, the Lakers. And you hear the term point forward. But then, Greg, you had Magic Johnson. 6'9", but still a point guard. So what's the difference?
Well, when you talk about a point forward, it's someone whose versatility extends to their playmaking. Magic is the rare talent who redefined the point guard position.
Left side, Horford. From 11 feet away. And Davis sends it back.
And wingspan, mobility, Davis is basically a shooter's nightmare. One of the great shot blockers in the league.
Well, obviously, the defense has not been great this half, and you've got to be able to address this quickly.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. The Celtics making a switch here. Celtics trail by 11. Brogdon scanning the floor. Pass to Hauser to end the run. Horford trying to free himself up. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And here is Davis. Outside, Russell. Back to Vanderbilt. Lets the 3 fly. Al Horford with the rebound. 43 seconds left in the third quarter. And finished off by Davis.
Showing improvement on the defensive end. D'Angelo Russell using his speed to get after steals.
Brogdon outside. Connects from three-point range. Brogdon's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And they double up Russell. And the Lakers call time here.
Second team foul. Los Angeles calls timeout. Here they come. Celtics Entertainment. Here's the love once again for Celtics Entertainment.
19 seconds left in the third quarter. Down low. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
The shot by Brogdon wide open. The three-pointer no good. Fell through three-quarters of play. Down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest.
'This is Brian Anderson. I'm here with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, our reporter, Allie LaForce. You look at the Mavericks, and the Grizzlies start out with the ball. Outside for Brooks. And stolen by Hardaway. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. And Doncic with the jam.
Authoritative finish by Luka Doncic above the rim.
And you look at the intangibles of Luka Doncic. He has some of the best court awareness in the league, and that shows up most with his passing and body control.
He got a piece of it. Here's Irving. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Well, put it on the deck, get into a gap, and get a bucket. That is Kyrie Irving at his best.
And the way Doncic can feel the defenders around him speaks to his great court sense, Grant.
No question. And the elite footwork he has makes the most of it. I mean, one of the best at shielding defenders with his body. It's really how he can navigate through a defense with ease.
Now here's Morant. Last game we saw him with 32 points. Just 5 to shoot. Here he goes. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
In the paint, Morant stays nimble, and that allows him to make any needed adjustment to his shot.
Here's Bullock.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Irving. Pass to Hardaway. Second chance effort. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving.
How about the timing from Hardaway Jr. looking very comfortable taking shots after catching the pass.
And it's Morant off the drive. It's stolen by Doncic. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball. Morant with it. Consistent production from him, averaging around 27.5 points a game. Out to the wing. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Morant's got 6. Well, we're more than a few games into the year. How much do we know about this year's rookie class, Grant?
Well, it's still early. We have to remember we might be a half year into a decade-plus career for some of these guys. So I think it's best to reserve judgment for now. An NBA career is a marathon.
Morant. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Yeah, teams try to get physical with Morant, but he shows exceptional body control off the contact.
A unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the one position. Both Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
He drops it from range.
We've watched Morant get so good at this. Instinctively spots the opening and feeds a really good shooter.
For 3, Hardaway. Outside Irving. Back to Doncic. Pass to Irving. Clock at 6. Now Powell. Stolen by Bane. Morant with it. Whoa!
One of the faster players in the league, end to end. I mean, few people can run with Morant.
Doncic outside. Again the miss by the Mavericks. Memphis leading. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Pass to Irving. They need this. And misses it off the right side of the rim. 1:02 left in the first quarter of the game. And here's Brooks. Outside Bane.
Dallas foul. Reggie Bullock. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Outside Morant. On the wing, Brooks. Good. And the setup by Morant. Brooks has got 6.
I just love the ball move.
Kicks it out to Hardaway. And it's all from three-point range.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Pass to Tillman. It's stolen by Doncic. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Irving. It's rebounded by Memphis.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
Jackson for 3. The shot misses. And that does it for the first quarter. Grizzlies out in front, leading by 9. And we'll bring you the start of quarter. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Grizzlies.
In the early goings, their effort level has been exceptional. The speeding around the defense and opening up options with good penetration.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Well, Luka Doncic, an all-star from his second season, and every year he's one of the favorites for MVP. But Luka says, quote, I still haven't won anything, so I've got a long way to go. Brian, if you didn't catch it, team success is the metric. He says the key is to win a championship.
Well, he certainly gives them a chance to do just that, Allie. Thank you. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And you can tell how much these fans here in Memphis love their Grizzlies.
Yeah, I mean, B.A., ever since they moved here in 2001, these fans have been so loyal. And the players are also enjoy playing here. Memphis is a fun-loving city with great barbecue and a lot of character.
Brooks outside. Here's Morant. 11 points in the game. 5 on the clock. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And Powell with the stuff.
Really heads-up play by Kyrie Irving. On time and on target pass. We've seen that before.
Here's Morant. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Here's Powell. That shot off. Now Memphis takes it the other way. And the first season matchup for them against the Mavericks this year.
Last year, this team got the better of them in the season series, so they're looking to correct that.
Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. For three, Hardaway. To the paint. Here's Bullock. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Bullock's got his first points in this one.
Well, you want some unselfishness from a guy who's capable of scoring. And Tim Hardaway says, you know what? My teammate's open. I'm going to get him the ball.
Quarter two and about 2 minutes in. Now here's Morant. He's got 13. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. The Mavericks trailing. Here's Hardaway. And a two-handed jam.
Luka Doncic made it known early in his career he is one of the best passers in the NBA.
Outside Morant. Pass to Jackson. From behind the arc. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. Morant's got 15.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust. I mean, during his first playoffs, Dillon Brooks proved he was a big game player, pouring in 31 in his playoff debut, an upset win over Utah.
Here's Doncic. And he banks in the layup. Give him 8.
From the moment this guy stepped into the league, Luka Doncic has been aggressive and assertive. He just attacks defenders.
You know, talking about Dillon Brooks, also great in those first ever play-in games, Greg.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, the Grizzlies making the playoffs, winning 2 games. Brooks was outstanding in a win at Golden State, locking down the Warriors on the perimeter.
And Irving gets it to go.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Tillman with a screen. Outside for Brooks. And another miss by Memphis.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
Here's Morant. Morant with the slam!
Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in the zone, he stays aggressive.
Pass to Irving. And Doncic launches from deep. Now here's Irving. There's the triple. And it's Tillman with a rebound.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
Doncic up top. Give him 8 points now. Powell right side. Pass to Bullock. 4-3. That one won't fall. He's 1 for 3 on the day.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Well, it's amazing. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of a game.
And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Here's Doncic. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Memphis Grizzlies. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We'll be right back after this word. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. And the Mavericks call time here. Well, as you know, Grant, this game can be so hard on your body. As a player, how do you determine the difference between being hurt versus being injured?
That's a great question, B.A. Look, sometimes as players, you need someone to protect them from themselves. Today's game, the teams today are so smart about protecting players and preventing things from getting worse. But it really comes down to the players, the doctors, the team overall, just being smart and having a big picture about the injuries.
Pass to Williams. Here's Aldama. On the wing, Jones. 5 to shoot. And the layup falls. And the Grizzlies lead by 7.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Chalk up 2 there. Irving's got 6.
What I love about Kyrie Irving is there's no fear on the interior. This guy is looking for ways to score.
Kicks it out to Kennard. Williams from long range. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
Hey, sometimes you miss even under the best of circumstances. You know, there was a time years ago when the Mavericks were one of the NBA's shakiest teams. Now they're one of its proudest franchises.
To the middle. Here's Clark. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It goes on Kyrie Irving.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
And you can attribute the Mavs' rise to stable ownership and some very savvy front office moves.
They're so true, B.A. They've made some great decisions in the draft, for sure. They've been able to find cornerstone players and build solid rosters around them.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyus Jones. That's his first foul of the game. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Pass to Hardaway. Back to Green. And he gets it to go from the high post.
I'm not sure what he was thinking exactly, but he finds a way to convert.
Now Jones. Giving this team some energy. Averaging a little over 10 points a game. Williams from long range. Wood grabs the board. The Mavericks trailing. Irving with it. And Clark picks him up defensively. Hardaway on the wing. And Wood with the stuff.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Outside, Williams. Pass to Jones. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. And so it's Dallas with it. Minnesota will be traveling to face him after this game. And that's a one-game homestand for the club.
Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than Memphis.
You know, I think about all the optimism surrounding the Grizzlies. The rest of the NBA has been put on notice.
The NBA, and they should be. This team should be a contender for years to come. If the front office makes the right moves, which they have in the last few years, they could be hanging up some banners very soon.
This for the tie! And he takes it up and lays it in. Green's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Number 5, Josh Green. First personal foul. 13 foul.
Jones drives in.
A terrific job from Irving to track his man the entire way and bother that shot.
Wood left side. Pass to Green. Outside Irving. Inside. Wood. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. And the Mavericks lead by 2.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
This Mavericks team, Grant, they're loaded up on shooters who can hurt you from outside.
And that's the way they should be built. Force teams to spread out and give Luka space. And when the Mavs get hot from outside, they are dangerous.
And Dallas with possession. They're on an 11-3 run. Pass to Hardaway. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it.
You see his active hands knocking that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Irving for 3. Williams grabs the board.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Back to Hardaway. Beyond the arc. The shot, no good. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Banked it in off the glass.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
Here's Bullock. Kicks it out to Hardaway. Pass to Irving. Wood outside. And he knocks the jumper down. Wood's got 6 in the quarter.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
And he stays with it. Kicks it out to Kennard. Clark with it. Shot clock at 6. And it's blocked by Wood. Outside Irving. Pass to Hardaway. Back to Irving. Drives to the hoop. Out to Wood. And stolen by Clark. 3 quarters of play and a close one here. Mavericks ahead, up by 1. And time for a short break. 3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. Memphis trailing here. Pass to Bane. Lets it go from deep. Can't hit that one. Now Dallas takes it the other way.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And here's Hardaway. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And Tim Hardaway Jr., a valuable offensive weapon, even if he's a bit of a volume shooter, Greg.
Yeah, I mean, his efficiency has never been a selling point, but he consistently will fill up the box score and always willing to shoot and can create for himself. He missed a chance to put them up by 3. You know he'd like to have that one back.
Here's Morant. Back to Jackson. Outside Morant. 6 to shoot. Here's Brooks. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
Fourth quarter still young. Just over a minute played. Back to Green.
Oh, picked up his fourth foul. Maybe have to scale back his aggressiveness with plenty of time left in this one.
Second team foul.
And the Mavericks with possession here. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed.
Well, don't you just never shy from three-point opportunity. You give him a window, he will take it.
Back to Morant. Oh, he got it with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. The Mavericks leading. It's Bullock on the wing. Three-pointer. Gets the three ball to go.
And after a sketchy first half, they're now looking much more comfortable on the offensive end.
Pass to Hardaway. The three-pointer off the mark.
Man, that's his shot. But maybe he was too wide open.
Now here's Brooks. Here's Morant. And it's blocked by Wood. And they'll keep possession. Jackson drawing the double team. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Outside Morant. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Pass to Bullock. Now Hardaway. From the arc. Sinks it from distance. Bullock's got 6 points in the quarter. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Dallas.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
Here's Brooks. Some solid D from Wood.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Cuts off the pass. Morant with it. He's picked up by Hardaway. The three from Bain. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes.
Dynamic. I mean, every night Morant makes incredible plays, and that extends as well to his passing.
Bullock, good.
Have to show more effort defensively. Everyone knows he can do that from deep.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
Fires in the triple.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Jacks up a three. And the Mavericks, another three.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Back to Bain. And again, it's Memphis with a three.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Doncic is doubled. To the inside. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Mavericks.
And it seemed like steals ended up making the difference in this game.
No question. Their ability to force mistakes and turn them into points gave them an upper hand tonight.
And this will give them win number 32 on the year so far. And what a huge performance it was for Luka Doncic.
Boy, his activity really stood out to me on the defensive end. He harassed ball handlers, came up with steals in transition. You had the feeling guys were looking over their shoulder, worried he was going to pick their pocket.
Bullock's shot is off.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Well, it's been a hard-fought battle through much of the night. They just missed out on a couple of opportunities they'd love to do over.
Down low. Here's Jackson.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. And so the Mavericks take the win. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Like with the kid. When I slide, bet I'm on my when I'm outside, so they don't ran down. I knew the was fake, but I still, cause I'm a gremlin. Yeah, we could be superstars. Super gremlin. I ain't sliming, I'm grinding. Any way you put it, I'm SG with it. I'm a super gremlin. Nightmare, baby. You know, I bet you always see me in your dream.
I'm back, baby. Hey, turn me up a bit. Turn me up some. Yeah. Ooh, hey, look, they're like ain't no way he back. I'm back. Guess again, you best pretend to play dead, cause I'm ready to attack. Who that? Sharper than tigers' teeth. Wanna ride these beats at a level they ain't never gonna match. Too quick, run it up like Dash. I'm on a mission, I gotta get that bag. And I know they said that it wouldn't be Jack. Guess again, you best pretend to play dead, cause I'm ready to attack. Cause I can't stand half these cats. Grind all week and I hardly sleep. Forget counting sheep, I wanna count these cash. Can't quit now, can't look back. Stay on a mission until I get that bag. If I say it, you best to believe it. Couldn't nobody beat this. Work putting food on the table, but I don't serve no customer pizza. Nerve hit us up for a feature. Yep, you know what it is. Pick up the pen and the pad, put tweet on the map and rap, and now we up in this. I'd rather be up on my than be. Had enough of all the time, now I see the bigger picture. I can't be bitter and bicker though. Got a plan way bigger than that. We had to spend it. I ain't never going back, do or die, no cap. I never slack, I be tired all the time. Bags under my eyes till I get the cash. I ain't never going back, do or die, no cap. I never slack, I be tired all the time. Bags under my eyes till I get the cash. Thought it wasn't all that. No, lad. Guess again, you best pretend to play dead, cause I'm ready to attack. Who that? Sharper than tigers' teeth. Wanna ride these beats at a level they ain't never gonna match. Too quick, run it up like Dash. I'm on a mission, I gotta get that bag. And I know they said that it wouldn't be Jack. Guess again, you best pretend to play dead, cause I'm ready to attack. Cause I can't stand half these cats. Grind all week and I hardly sleep. Forget counting sheep, I wanna count this cash. Can't quit now, can't look back. Stay on a mission until I get that bag. Facts.
Alright, I'm done with you. Take what I want, not gonna stop for no one, not one. Get lost if you try and drag me down. Yeah, brother, look at me now. GM in the ECB now. We in B&E now. Looking for the come and see now. On the ball, looking for a rebound. I'm back with a little bit more than I had before. One spit on the mic and they ask for more. Me and JK lit, but we keep it raw. Like a baker. I was never one to listen to a hater, but you can bet when the pay come. I'ma split that on my day ones. No doubt, no fake ones. JK run it up till the day's done. You bet, you bet, you bet. I run with a team of vets. Cook the beat with a steam and veg. Gotta make sure the whole team fed. No sleep for the week, gotta rest. You know what they said?
They're like ain't no way he back. Guess again, you best pretend to play dead, cause I'm ready to attack. Who that? Sharper than target.
With two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter.
Always a tough atmosphere on the road. They were right in it, but just didn't make enough plays.
You know what? Playing on the road is always challenging. It requires a level of energy and focus. You've got to match what the home team gives you, and they didn't do it.
And you look at the intangibles of Luka Doncic. He has some of the best court awareness in the league, and that shows up most with his passing and body control.
Now, here is James. And on offense, he's been a force, scoring over 30 a game. Here's Irving. Pass to Bullock. Outside for Irving. There's a screen. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Bullock. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
And the way Doncic can feel the defenders around him speaks to his great court sense, Grant.
No question. And the elite footwork he has makes the most of it. I mean, one of the best at shielding defenders with his body. It's really how he can navigate through a defense with ease.
Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That one on Doncic.
Yeah, whacking James like the D does there is the right move. I mean, especially when you consider how strong he is.
He's off on the second.
When you look at the career that LeBron has put together, one of the all-time greats, amazingly lived up to the hype he had coming out of high school.
Now here's Irving. Last game, he had 28 points. Out of bounds, it'll be Lakers ball. And the immense pressure LeBron has had since day one of the NBA. Many others would have folded, Grant.
They're very true, B.A. The expectations he had were just insane. Anything less than a top 5 player all time would be a disappointment. That's not fair to ask of any player coming into the league, much less a high schooler.
Now here's Doncic. An elite offensive player, averaging just over 33 a game.
This is Tim Hardaway Jr.'s game. Knock down threes, stretch the court, both horizontally and vertically.
The shot by Russell, no good.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
A nice shot by Doncic.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now, here is James. Outside for Russell. Back to James. Shot is up. Wood grabs the board. Doncic left side. It's Bullock on the wing. Doncic outside. An easy 2 on the layup. Doncic has got his second basket.
They're beginning to take control now, and this could be a crucial point in the game.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
As for the Lakers, you think this is the last team LeBron plays for?
You know, B.A., he certainly wants to play with his son. We know that. Now, whether that's in the purple and gold, only time will tell. It would definitely be fun to see them both with this storied franchise.
Pass to Hachimura. Outside for Russell. Can they get it? And again, no good by the Lakers. The Mavericks leading. Here's Bullock. Kicks it out to Hardaway. 4-3. LeBron with the rebound. Now Los Angeles with it. Still without a basket in the game. Here's Russell. The Mavericks pull it in. And their first look at this year's Lakers squad.
Last year, as expected, they had very little trouble against these guys.
Down low. Here's Wood. Second chance shot. The shot misses. Excellent D there from Davis. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Boy, over 2 decades now, and LeBron James, power, style, finish, grace, you name it.
Now here's Irving. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
And James gets it to go.
I tell you this, LeBron is hard enough to defend in a half-court set, let alone impossible to guard in the open floor.
And Doncic puts up a deep 3. Misses the deep 3-point attempt. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. The 3 is up. Dallas again missing. Here's Reeves. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. Offensive rebound. And the shot goes down.
And on the boards, AD can be a real monster, pushing out the defense and securing his team some points.
Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. The Mavericks on top. They lead by 2. Stay with us now. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Mavericks.
Well, they clearly came into this game focused on sharing the ball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
Oh, that's impactful defense right there. Finding a steal and instantly turning it into offense.
Boy, talk to any former teammate and coach, past or present. Anybody who's played or worked with Reggie Bullock has nothing but positive things to say.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Well, Luka Doncic, an all-star from his second season, and every year he's one of the favorites for MVP. But Luka says, quote, I still haven't won anything, so I've got a long way to go. Brian, if you didn't catch it, team success is the metric. He says the key is to win a championship.
Well, he certainly gives him a chance to do just that, Allie. Thank you. He makes 1 or 2 that time. And with Bullock, he's a player that genuinely puts his team first, Doris.
One of those guys, BA, that does not care if he's starting. If you put him off the bench, Bullock is going to play with energy defensively. He's going to knock down three-point shots. And he's going to space the floor for the star player.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wood.
And that's a foolish pass. Plain and simple.
The Lakers trail. Beasley for 3. And he buries his first look.
We know Mr. Beasley wants to drain it from distance, especially if you give him any kind of space.
And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Jared Vanderbilt. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Doncic into the lane.
This is the ridiculous wingspan of Mo Bamba. He's a problem for offensive players.
To the inside. Walker. The shot is good, and this game is back to even.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
And he gets it to go. You know, some have said those old school power forwards, guys like Charles Oakley, they're becoming outdated. You see that, Grant?
Well, first of all, the physicality in the game is no more. The way Oakley would hit you and bruise you, you can't do that in today's game. And guys like Oakley are now playing the 5 position, and they're shooting 3-pointers. So a lot of it just is because the game has changed and evolved since the 90s when Oakley dominated.
Great skill level in the game right now.
No question. They hit a low percentage of their shots in the first quarter. They just came out flat. But give them credit. They've ramped it up, and they're winning this game.
Outside Schroeder. It's stolen by Irving. And he lays it in off the breakaway. Now it's a 4-point Maverick lead. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Mavericks.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Here's Irving. A 3 from Wood. The rebound by Bamba.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
And this Mavericks team, Grant, they are loaded up on shooters who can hurt you from outside.
And that's the way they should be built. Force teams to spread out and give Luka space. And when the Mavs get hot from outside, they are dangerous.
Walker's shot is off. A minute and a half left to play in the second quarter. And that's a foul called on Malik Beasley. That's his first foul. And the Lakers with some changes. Doncic right side. Shot clock at 6. Outside for Irving. Dallas calls timeout.
With the offense reeling, coach has to get these guys on the same page.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
6 on the shot clock. Out to Wood. Shoots over Davis.
Oh, one of the game's great shot blockers. AD's a smart defender who's usually in position to make a play on the ball.
Russell with the ball. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Over to the left wing. Inside. Back to Hachimura. Pass to Davis. With the clock winding down. And finished off by Davis.
A dunk master, AD, with yet another slam.
Now Wood. And Wood with the stuff.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest fives in the NBA.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Russell. Back to Davis. Double team on Russell. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Christian Wood picks one up.
You can't let Davis get established positioning inside. If he does, you have to foul him.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Irving. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game.
What fascinates me about Kyrie Irving, clearly he is one of the most skilled guards to ever play. Ask his counterparts, other NBA players, who their favorite basketball player is, who the most complete player is. The answer will be Kyrie Irving.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
Wood with the screen. Here's Doncic. No good off the back of the rim. And again, about Kyrie Irving, we really are witnessing one of the best point guards to play the game, Doris.
B.A., one of the best scoring guards we have ever seen. His handle is elite. It gives you some sense of how much the position has evolved. Point guards almost must score as much as they facilitate.
There's a screen. Here's Irving. Lays it up and banks it in. Irving's got 6 points.
But just a spectacular display of ball handling from Kyrie, opening up the look there. Many believe he might have the best handle in the game. Wow, what a start. 3 for 3, terrific play calling, everything clicking out of the gates here.
Outside Irving. Pass to Bullock. Again, Dallas.
Kyrie Irving understands how to find an open teammate, puts it exactly where it needs to be.
Hachimura outside. Now Davis, guarded by Wood. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tim Hardaway. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul. Lakers substitution. Mohamed Bamba.
James outside. Pass to Bamba. It's Beasley on the wing. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. And stolen by Beasley. To the middle. Here's Walker. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Walker's got his second basket of the game.
They have no answer defensively inside. And just one of the most impressive titles in league history, guys. The 2020 Lakers winning it all in the Orlando bubble. A testament to LeBron James and that team.
Doncic outside. 5 on the clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Good work there as it goes. Bullock's got 5.
Well, you want some unselfishness from a guy who's capable of scoring. And Tim Hardaway says, you know what? My teammate's open. I'm going to get him the ball.
Back to Beasley. Pass to Walker. Beyond the arc. Knocks down the long J. He has 7. You know, that 2020 bubble title for the Lakers, what made it so difficult?
You know, B.A., the mental grind of all that time in the bubble. 3 months in the same place. NBA players are used to being in 4 cities in a week. So it really was a different kind of challenge for them.
Pass to Bamba. Wood grabs the board. The Mavericks leading. Outside Irving. Here's Bullock. From outside the arc. And no good. Here's Bamba. Guarded by Wood. It's Walker on the wing. Outside Schroeder. Screen by Bamba. And stolen by Wood. Pass to Doncic. Looking to get back on track. And that one barely misses as he draws contact. 2 free throws coming up. It's on LeBron James. That's good from Doncic.
Ask any of the elite defenders in the NBA, and they'll tell you Doncic is one of the toughest to guard. He's got size. He's got skill. He can get downhill. He mixes his pace. So much to contend with when you're dealing with Luka Doncic.
The best way to get a clean look is with those quick hitters on the break.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Now a timeout called by Dallas. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. We're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
And Dallas with possession. Minnesota will be traveling to face him after this game. That'll be the second and last game of a quick homestand. Pass to McGee. Dallas again missing. Here's Davis. Driving in. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
What a drive by Davis, using his size to force the defense to get sloppy and foul him in the act. He does enough to give them the lead. Every point critical here with the game in the balance.
3 quarters of play and a close one here. Lakers ahead, leading by 1. And
The Lakers, 33.
well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the 4th quarter could have more action in store for us. Here's Doncic. Out to Wood. Fires it. That one's wide left.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
From the arc. Rebounded by the Lakers. Now here's Russell. And there's the drive. High post Davis. Oh, Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Christian Wood picks one up.
And the more Davis has added muscle during his career, it really has helped him on the offensive end. It forces defenses to foul him.
And Anthony Davis on the NBA's top 75 list. Grant, you think that was a controversial selection?
Well, I mean, it was mostly due to how young Davis still is. You can't argue with the all-NBA selection and numbers. And, of course, being a recent champion may have put him over the top. This continues to be a battle. The lead is within reach.
Yeah, but that's been elusive. They've missed a few plays along the way that they'd love to have back.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
He nails it. That's his 5th make in 11 tries.
Well, the exceptional handle. Doncic has every move, can go in any direction. Look out, folks.
Pass to Davis. He can't hit that time.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
His production has been unbelievable, a testament to how much he cares about his craft.
Irving up top. Clock at 6. The 3 ball. No luck on that one. And it's the Lakers the other way. And stolen by Irving. Here's Doncic. Count it. That's his 6th field goal in 12 tries. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Fade away. James double teamed. There's Davis with the 3. Doncic up top. Left side Irving. Some solid defense from Russell. The Lakers trail. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
We've got 1:55 left in the 4th quarter. Doncic up top. It's stolen by James. Russell with the ball. Irving picks him up. And Davis slams it home.
What an emphatic bucket by Davis. This is a guy who never backs down or gives up.
Wood outside. Left side Irving. Let's go with a 3. James with the rebound.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. Doncic is doubled to the paint. Out to Wood. Pass to Bullock. Here's Wood. Guarded by Russell. Back to Bullock. Here's the 3. Shot clock at 3. Launches it. It's good from beyond the arc.
And the stakes were high right there. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
It's James on the wing. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. James with a steal. It falls. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
LeBron finding a way to come up with a ridiculous make in a huge situation yet again.
The shake. Money.
Doncic relishes the opportunity to deliver in big moments, and my goodness, embrace the spotlight, young man.
To the wing on the left. And stolen by Irving. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. They trail by 4. 17 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter of this one. Guys, your thoughts?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
They need to score, and they need to do it quickly, but it is still possible here.
Pass to Hachimura. Out to James. From deep. No good that time. And so it's the Mavericks who come out on top here. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves. But at the end of the day, everyone on their side is happy.
Yeah, happy indeed. The momentum shifted away from them.
This not a rich wrist on the rocks. Pretty look like Vivica Fox. If she ain't, she kicking the rocks. Just got the words you been missing. You ain't just about for the block. They don't mean it too safe. I didn't say that I'm not. I just rather she put in. Most of my partners be cute. Where I'm from, but when rock this is. We be kissing the sun. Go back to investing in. Joe to my chrome. Straight free to make to the top of my lungs. Free my with no Devin put them like the faintest sun.